What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Happy Monday. Or no, it's not Monday. Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? I don't know what day it is. Whatever day it is, I hope it's going well for you. In this tutorial, I am going to show you my brow routine. I have not done a brow routine yet. You have also never seen me have brows on while in a full face of makeup. So if you want to see this brow tutorial, then just keep watching. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you saw in the intro, this is going to be all about the brows. I have not done my brows yet on camera, and I have already done a makeup tutorial. I know that's annoying. So what I'm going to show you what I do with my brows. I use one product only, one brush only. The product is the Anastasia Dip Brow pomade in the color Ash Brown. I use Ash Brown because I feel like if you use a color for your brows that is as dark as your hair, it is just going to be way too dark on your face. So I pick a shade lighter than my hair color. My hair is pretty dark brown, so I pick Ash Brown. This is what it looks like. It's still pretty dark to me, and that you'll see on camera, but in reality, when you put it on, it's gonna show a hell of a lot of difference, because if I were to choose the color dark brown just like my hair, they would look like black on my face. So if you want to see how I do my brows, we're about to get real close up and personal and gonna have a brow session. So okay, just keep watching. So for my brows, we're gonna get real close up here. What I like to do, I have one pencil. This is just from Phenomenal Beauty. It's just an angled pencil brush. It looks just like that. Let's see, gonna open this up. I just like to use the pencil. We're gonna open this up. I do a few dips in here. Just a few. Even some excess, because if any of you have ever used this, you know that this stuff, a very little bit, goes a long, long way. So I'm gonna try my best to get really close up here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with this brow. This brow is the easy brow for me. This one always comes out perfect, but this one does come down a little shorter at my at the top of the brow. I don't have as much of an arch as I do in this brow than in this brow. So for this one, I do have to come up a little bit more when drawing, but I do like to start off with the better brow just because I can get a feel for what I'm doing and, you know, just continue. So here we go. I'm gonna start very close to the middle. I like starting in the middle. I never start at the end because I just put on fresh product. If you just put on fresh product and you start here, it's gonna be extremely dark, and you don't wanna do that. So I start in the middle towards the end, about like 3/4 of the way in, and I'm gonna start drawing a line. Come straight down. As you can see, then I take it and just do small strokes right underneath. I always try to keep the tail pointed. Always try to keep it pointed. It just gives it that sleek look at the end. Okay, for the top, I do go in one more time into the pomade. And we're gonna start at the top. Again, I start 3/4 of the way in. You never wanna start at the outer edge, or it's gonna be extremely dark. And for me, I really don't like my brows to look completely, how do I say it? Like completely fake. I don't like to come all the way out to here with the brow. I'll show you in a minute what I do like to do. Right now, I'm just gonna fill all this in. Keep it nice and pointed. all good, because I like to have that ombre effect. You always want to have an ombre effect when you're doing your eyebrows. The outer part of your eyebrows should always be the darkest. The inner part should never be dark at all. You want to keep that as natural as possible. So what I like to do is I like to keep whatever product I have left, because I'm done filling in this side. This is what it came out like. I just started here, made my arch a little bit higher than normal, and then just come down in a straight line and then stopped at the point. And there we have our brow. So, but for the the inner corner, I do like to just flick it up to make my hairs in the front stand up. Flicking your hairs in the front to stand up a little bit straighter than normal really makes them look more natural when someone looks at you in your face. So when you're looking at me, you can see that I have hair here. If I were to just put these down and then just make a harsh square line here, they would look totally drawn on. So what I like to do is just flick them up just a little bit, make them look like they're blowing in the wind almost, and then the outer edge can stay as dark as possible that I want it to. So I like to just flick them up and comb it out, make sure everything's blended in. Very good. And there we have it. We have on one brow. And as you can see, it does emphasize your face a lot more, because this is just very small and thin. A lot of people just have small, thin eyebrows. A lot of people aren't born with these big, bushy eyebrows, which is a lot easier to work with. Mine are pretty average. I do have like some bald spots in there. As you can see, like right in here, you can see a bald spot. But mine are not too bad. I just enjoy putting on makeup and going the full length, so I draw on my eyebrows. And I like to fill in some of the spots that aren't as full. So here we go. We're gonna go to the left side. Again, I'm gonna start from 3/4 of the way in and start drawing. And it's always better to start off with very little product than with a lot of product. Because if you go in with a lot of product, then you're stuck with that product on your eye. Again, pointed line all the way down. Now for this brow, for some reason it gets a lot shorter towards the tail of my brow. So again, for the top, we're gonna dip again into the dip brow. Gonna go around and down into a straight line. And the brows really complete a makeup look. As you saw in my previous videos, I didn't have my brows done, which was probably very annoying to a lot of you who have watched it. If you have to dip into the pomade again, dip again into the pomade. But again, use very little product because you don't want to have chunks just sticking onto your eyebrow. But it really completes the makeup look that you're going for. So here we go. Oh, and by the way, if I didn't mention this already, I do my brows after I have done contour, highlighting, powder, everything. I do not do my brows first before foundation. I don't know why. I just cannot bring myself to do it that way. It just drives me insane. I feel like I'm gonna wipe it all off when I put foundation on. So again, I'm gonna fill this in very lightly and just flick up those front brow hairs. Make it look very natural in the front. You never want to square off the front. You always want to keep it very natural in the front. As you can see, my hairs are pushed up pretty good. For me, I do not use brow gel. My brows, I have a lot, my hair is thin. My eyebrows are very coarse. So they stay put pretty well. And this product really doesn't budge much at all either. So I do not use a brow gel at all. I usually just set my face after I'm done with my makeup and I'm on my way. So that is it, everyone. These are my brows up close. I hope this was a very informative tutorial for you. If you have any questions, just leave a comment down below. I will gladly answer your questions. But I definitely recommend the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade for brows. There is so many color options for this product. And this is $18. I was a little shocked by the price, but $18 for the amount that comes in here and the amount that it takes to draw on your eyebrows is actually a very good deal, because this is going to last me months. I can guarantee you months, at least 6 months this will last me for, because I use such little product. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this brow tutorial. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment before you leave. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye.